Hello friends, today in this tutorial we will be building this awesome little Google Maps autocomplete kind of a location tracker kind of application. So here you can see on your screen, this is a brand new Google map that we are displaying it on the screen. So there are various controls out there. You can drag this map to just find any location on the world. All the countries are listed here. So this is a nice experience that you can provide to your users. You can also embed the same map on your website also. So we are using two APIs, two Google APIs for doing this. First, we are using is map JavaScript API. And then secondly, for this autocomplete widget, we are using the places autocomplete API. So I will be telling you in detail in this video how to implement both the APIs in this application. So there are various maps out there. If you want to view the satellite map, you will see this is a satellite map here. So this changes here. This background color changes to, this is kind of a satellite. And also we have a terrain as well. So if you select terrain here, you will see this kind of textures to this map. So you, and this is this full screen widget. So if you toggle this, you will be exit from full screen. So this is a toggle. And also where we have also the zoom in also. If you want to zoom in a particular country like this, you can also zoom in like this. If you just zoom out like this, so various controls, default controls which you see in Google Maps also, it is also present. And the nice thing about this map is, guys, this is autocomplete widget. So if you want to search for a particular country inside this Google map, you can just search it like this. Let me just zoom out here. So you will see all these suggestions will come here: France, Germany. So if you just search accordingly, so if I search for India here, if I select this India country, so it will pinpoint this location here. You will see it is marked here by this red marker. So basically, if you just select any sort of location, it will pinpoint you, just telling you where the country is situated in the map by this red marker. So this makes it easy for people to find out places inside the map. And now if I want to search any other country, let's suppose Kenya, so it will pinpoint that place for me. You can see this is Kenya here for you in the map. And you can also zoom in to better see where it is placed inside the country. So it is placed here, you can see. So if I want to search another country here, Azerbaijan, so you will see this is a country here, it is placed here. So very responsive map. And your users will enjoy this experience if you provide it on your website. If you have to embed Google Maps inside your website, this will be a perfect application. And this is not limited to countries. You can also search individual cities as well. So as you see, Delhi is present inside India. So if I put it, so it will zoom it where Delhi is present inside India here. So you will see this is capital of India. So it will pinpoint this location where you can just see all the individual locations which are present inside Delhi. So you can just drag down this. So you can just see how it is pinpointing the locations. So if you want to pinpoint a certain address, if you want to write your own address, let me write my address here. This is my address. So if I put this address here, it is, put Ganesh, New Delhi. So if you pinpoint a specific address, it will also show you all these suggestions here. If you click this, you will see it will pinpoint this particular address here. So it will, all you see is the location's address. So this is a nice kind of application that we can build here. So I was just showing the demo here how you can experience this yourself also. You can also put any sort of address, then it will show you. And this is valid for every country. So if you put London here, so you will see it is there inside UK. So it will narrow down to the UK country. So it is London here. You can see here all these locations are there. So it's a very awesome kind of a Google map that you can embed here. And Los Angeles, if I search it, this is inside US here, you will see. So now to implement this, guys, I have shown you a complete demo of this. So this drag fragment is also very useful if you want to get images of certain countries. Here you will also get images as well, like this. So this is a great tool as well. If you want to get specific images of specific locations, you can put this, drag it on this, and you will get locations as well. So for this, guys, we are using two Google APIs that I already told you, which we are Maps JavaScript API and Places Autocomplete API. So both these APIs are not free, and you should be having a Google Cloud account. So basically, I will tell you how to do this. Go to google.com and just search here Google Cloud Console. If you don't have already account on this website, make sure that you create it. It does require a credit card information, a billing information as well, and Google provides you $300 credit for using these premium APIs every month. So you will get $300 credit every month to use these APIs for free. If you exceed that usage, then you will be billed. So this is more than enough for testing these APIs. So that is why I have created this account here. So inside my billing section, you will see all these APIs are listed here. So you will see you have multiple billing accounts. So if you don't have a billing account, just create one and select your appropriate API, and then you can add your credit card information, and then you can create a billing account. So now in my case, what we want is that you need to go to APIs and services and go to, first of all, library. So now to enable these two libraries, it is very much important. Just search for, first of all, Maps JavaScript API. So just search for this. So you need to enable this. This is the API that I'm talking about, Maps JavaScript API. So there will be an option to enable this. So simply enable this API. I have already enabled this. Second API is Places Autocomplete, which gives you the information about a particular place on the map. So Places Autocomplete. So you will see this is a Places API. You should also enable this API. I have already enabled this. You will see API enabled. So after enabling this, now you just need to create your credentials. So now to do this, it is very easy. Just go back here, one little step. So here you will see your credentials option. So just select credentials here, and there will be option of create credentials. Click on it and create API key. So API key will be enough for this. You don't need client ID or service account. Just click API key and it will create your API key. And don't try to copy this, guys. I will, at the end of this video, I will delete this, because as you know, it is very much secure. You don't want to share with anyone. So for the sake of this video, I will just copy this and use it inside this video. At the end of this video, I will delete all the API keys, so it will not work. So don't try to just use my API key. Just try to create your own. And for the example, guys, we are using a Visual Studio Code text editor. So simple index.html file is needed, and make sure that you create a basic HTML document and just change the title. That is Google Location Tracker app in Google Maps and Places Autocomplete. So basically it will be kind of a location tracker kind of application where you will put your location and it will pinpoint in the map with a rect marker. So the very first thing that you need to do is that you need to go to the blog post that I've given in the video description. So inside the video description, I have given the full blog post which guides you step by step with images as well. So you will see. So only this index.html file is needed. So you will see this is all the source code that you will need here. So first of all, I will tell you step by step how to use this. So you need to include this script tag here, which is very much necessary. So I will include this. So this is nothing but just polyfill dot. You need to include this for the map to work. So make sure that you go to the video description and go to the source code that I am telling here. And next, guys, we will be having our input field, and So inside this, what we want input field of type is text, and we will give it a ID of autocomplete, and then you can just also add a placeholder as well, enter your location. Then we have a div, we will attach it to ID of map. So here we will display the map which is shown to the user. So you will see this is the all that stuff here. Now guys, this is the most important thing. You need to have this script tag attached to your application. So here you will copy paste your own API key. So here we are just loading this main business logic of the application. We are loading all the both the libraries, which is maps JavaScript API and places library. https maps.googleapis.com/maps/api/js ? Key is equal to. So after this key is equal to, you need to copy paste your own API key. So what I will do is that I will just go to my console here. So wherever I created this API key, I will copy this, I will paste it here. And make sure guys you do first of all billing on that particular project where you have created the API key, and then only you include it. If you don't do billing, then this API key will not work. And after that guys, we need to initialize a function where we'll put all that. So the next step is very simple. I will guide you step by step. So just inside your custom JavaScript, inside these script stacks, I will paste this code here, which is very much easy code. Document.add event listener, and this is DOM content loaded. So it is very much easy. Whenever all the content on the DOM is loaded, you need to just invoke this function, which is init autocomplete. So we haven't written this function. This is a custom function that we need to write here, function init autocomplete. So here we will set the map, and we will also bind the location autocomplete location field to this input field. So this is very easy. We will break down into steps here, small chunks of steps where you can just understand what is happening here. So the first thing we will do is that we will put all the maps. We will select the map here. We have given the ID to it of map here. This is an empty div. So we have selected through document.getElement by ID map, and then we are using this method here, google.maps.map. So here we are initializing a new map. We are providing a center to it by giving latitude and longitude, which is coordinates on the map 48 and 4. You can just change these coordinates to whatever coordinates that you want. And then this is a zoom level. So whichever zoom level that you like, you can change this number to any number of your choice, 4, 6, 8. And this is disable default UI. So if you want to disable the default controls that are appearing on the map, you can also change this to false here. If you don't want to disable it, just click on true. And then guys, we will attach this input field as well, which is autocomplete. So the next step is very simple. So just paste it here. So we are selecting, we have given this ID of autocomplete. So we need to change this autocomplete. So after getting the reference of the input field, we are calling this method, which is google.maps.places.autocomplete, and we are passing the reference of the input field. And then we are placing at the top center position, which is autocomplete field here, and marker we are also placing the marker as well. So marker google.maps.marker. So the last thing that we need to do is that it is very simple. We need to attach this. So if you see here, if I just open this with live server at this moment of time, you will see let me just see. I think we need to add these the next step is very much important. So just See here in the blog post as well, you will see you need to set the fields as well. So whichever fields after that, just paste this code here. So whatever it is saying, it is adding this autocomplete field to the map here, you will see, and it is adding these fields, address, components, geometry, name. So whichever information it will display after you select a particular address. So this two lines are very much important. So once again, if you load this, so you can see all these suggestions are here. It is here. You can see all these suggestions are here. So this is a auto field is currently working, but so it is saying the provided API key is expired. So you must use an API key which is requested to Google Maps platform API. So this error, guys, you can also receive this error. So I intentionally did this process in this way so that you can also see this error which is showing up to me. So if you also created the wrong API key, so there are various platforms out there inside Google Cloud APIs. So one such process is Google Maps platform API. So if I just show you the dashboard here, so there are various kinds of dashboards available. So this is the general dashboard. This is not Google Maps dashboard. So each and every project will be assigned a certain set of APIs. So if you just select here, this is my quota here. You can see Google Map platform. So this Google Map platform is different from Google Cloud platform. So you need to make this difference. So I will select, go to the Google Map platform. So here you can see this is a logo is showing here of Google Map. So you only need to create credentials here only. Don't need to create the Google Cloud credentials. So it is different. And now you simply need to create, or I can also copy this API key. I have already created this. So simply you need to paste this API key. So this will work. So I intentionally did this like this so that you can understand the problem. So if you face it inside your tutorial also, if I now open this, so let me just see what is, I think I haven't saved it. Let me create credentials once again, create a brand new API key. Let me create it. So this is the API key here. So if I open this again here, so why it is not opening here? Let me just see. If I go to console here, so let me just paste all this code here which is there. So go to the video description and copy all the source code here. So I think I made a typing mistake here whenever I typed it. Sometimes you can make mistakes while coding here, so simply copy all this code and paste it. So here whatever you will see here, you will see your API key here. So here in this place you need to paste your own API key. So simply paste your own API key by going to your dashboard. So if I just now load it, you will see now it is loading properly because I have made some typing mistakes. So you will see this for development purposes only. It is showing because you haven't provided a valid API key. So that is why it is showing this copyright text here. So this page can't load Google Maps correctly. So for this, for removing this, you don't want to see it. To remove this, it will also not show the suggestions as well. So you need to provide a valid API key. So for doing this, it is very easy. Go to your dashboard, copy the API key and paste it. So now your application should work here. You will see this is your autocomplete widget. You can search for any sort of country here. So in this way, you can just see here all the things are working properly. So it is saying Google Maps JavaScript API error. So it is expired. So we will need to create a new API key as well. Let me paste it here, this API key. So this is the API key. If I now open with live server, sometimes it can happen, guys, in Google. Strange things can happen. So make sure that you refresh your application once again. If you once again provide it, so just wait. So you can see, guys, sometimes it can happen, but I have given this full source code here inside the video description. So this is the source code. So simply you need to copy paste your own API key and you can enjoy this application. So thanks so much for watching this video.